Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I normally do on my videos for social media. I've got some new camera equipment, to share. So I'm going to talk about what I've got, why I'm replacing what I've been using, and a little bit of things after that before we wrap it up. What have I done? Well, I've decided to go ahead and get myself a new camera bag after using a low pro dry zone backpack for a long time. So this is my current bag right here. This is a low pro dry zone 200. And I bought this in July of 2005. Yes, almost 16 years ago. And as far as the camera bag itself goes, it has held up really well for all that time. Kind of impressive that it's made it that far, actually. So, a couple things to point out with this one before we move on. So this outer compartment here that covers the main camera equipment compartment is actually fully waterproof, which is the reason I bought it in the first place. And the zipper that goes around here is a fully waterproof zipper as well. And this is actually the second one of these dry zone compartments that I've had. I think maybe 11 or 12 years in after I bought the backpack originally, the zipper on this outer compartment jammed and it wouldn't close anymore. And so I got in touch with LowPro and said, hey, is it possible for me to get a replacement or send this in to get the zipper repaired or something? And they said, sure, we'll send you a new dry zone compartment with our new style zipper for free. And we'll give you instructions on how to swap it out. So that's what happened. They sent it to me at no charge. They sent me instructions for how to change it. I think I spent about 30 minutes on it because I was trying to be really careful. And I completed it successfully. Got the job done, and I was really impressed with the LowPro customer service on that. Even all those years in after I bought it originally, it's not a model they even offer anymore, I don't think, but they took care of me on that. So props to LowPro. Kind of close this back up here. So what has happened to this bag that is causing me to replace it? Well, after almost 16 years, it is starting to show its age a little bit. These outer mesh compartments here are getting stretched out. The clip on the waist belt, the plastic on that has been bent for quite some time, so it doesn't clip as well as it used to. And actually one of the clips on the sternum strap broke off, so that doesn't hold as well as it used to either. And as my collection of camera equipment has grown recently, I'm finding it really hard to fit everything I have inside here. And so I started looking for something bigger and something to fit me better. And on the topic of fitting me better, that kind of brings me to my one biggest complaint with the dry zone is that at 6 feet tall, even with this what they call an adjustable back panel, which has some really strong Velcro in here that you can undo and slide this up and down. It just never really fit my back very well. And so I found that although it was great for travel, it could fit under an airline seat, so I could carry it on. I took it all the way to Korea and back once upon a time that way. For hiking, it was not very comfortable, and if I was going to be hiking for more than 1.5 miles, 2 miles maybe max, I wouldn't carry my gear in this. I would end up grabbing what I needed for the trip and wrapping it up in my jackets or something and throwing it in my Gregory 40-liter day pack that I was hiking with, because that fit me a lot better. It was a lot more comfortable to carry. Probably not as nice for my equipment, but comfort is worth a lot, right? And I have like probably 40 pounds of camera gear in here. And so if you're trying to carry that uncomfortably, it just doesn't work well. And what would happen is either it felt like the weight was sitting too low, or if I changed it, it felt like the weight was sitting too high. I could just never balance it well. It never felt like this back panel got long enough to really fit my back. So that was my biggest challenge with the dry zone. But obviously I've kept it for all this time, and it's held up to it, so it did serve me pretty well. But in starting to look for something different, I tried to find something that would fit my needs for hiking better. And I'm going to show you what I got. So in this box down here, and I've already kind of opened it up, so it's not really a true unboxing video per se, but this is the F-Stop Tilopa Essentials Bundle. So that includes their 50-liter Tilopa backpack and a few other things with it. So we'll start pulling stuff out here. Kind of the first little piece in there when you open it up is you do get a rain cover included in this bundle now. You didn't used to get that, but they've kind of swapped out the components of the bundle to where you get this included with it now. Don't spend a lot of time out in torrential rains here in Colorado that much, but it's nice to have, right? And then the main element of the show is the backpack here. But first of all, it comes in the box in kind of this maybe canvas style storage bag. So we'll get it pulled out of there and take a look at it. Toss that in the box there. So right away you can probably tell the different style of shape of this backpack compared to my dry zone. It's more of a taller and lower profile shape to where hopefully it'll fit my back better and be more comfortable to carry. We'll find out here shortly. Also, instead of kind of opening off the front of the bag to access your camera gear, this one accesses it through this zippered panel in the back panel. I'll try and give you a look at that here. And the way F-Stop does this is they have an internal compartment for your camera gear that comes in different sizes as well as the different sizes of the backpack. And they call it an ICU for, I guess, internal camera unit or something like that. But you access it by folding down your back panel. And let me kind of undo the waist belt here and stuff to get access to it. Get that fully unzipped. And then there is your camera gear right there. And you can get these ICUs in different sizes. The one that comes with this bundle is the Pro Large ICU. And hopefully you can see there, there's quite a bit of space in there for your camera gear. And you can actually pull this ICU out of the backpack if you want to, or swap it out for different sizes. And you can kind of see there's the metal stays in there of the frame as well, exposed a little bit. So that is where your camera equipment goes. Obviously I haven't customized it or anything yet. And then you've got some, on the part that unzips, you've got some attachment points, a little pocket up here, maybe for memory cards or something like that. So that's that section. We'll go ahead and zip that back up. Got some decent padding there on the back panel. Hopefully be comfortable on your back. Nice heavy-duty zippers. Hopefully those will hold up for a long time, just like the ones on my GoPro did. We got some pretty thickly padded shoulder straps and a decently padded waist belt down there. And this one is also hydration compatible. You can see where the tube would come out right there. So there's a sleeve inside there for a hydration bladder, just like my day pack. You got your little top pocket up here, or excuse me, this is the top pocket right here to throw, you know, your keys and stuff in. And that first zipper I was undoing actually opens up to the main compartment. And I'll try and show that decently well. So that's the top of your ICU for your camera gear. You don't have a ton of room in there, but there's room to stuff an extra jacket in there, some extra shirts or something. Throw some snacks in there. You got a decent little mesh compartment up here on the top. So I think there's enough room in there for what you need on top of that ICU that is going to keep my camera equipment a lot better protected than wrapping it up in a fleece jacket, right? So close that back up. You got some decent compression straps on the side that you could put your tripod in there, or use these straps in the front to put your tripod in there, or whatever else you might like to attach. There's a little compartment in here to throw little things in. And yeah, I think this should work really well. And maybe I'll just throw it on my back here to kind of get a quick idea for the feel. Got a nice D-ring right there, and right there, maybe hang your GPS from or something. Yeah, throw this on. Yeah, I can tell already that back length fits me a lot better than the Low Pro did. So I'll just say I'm very optimistic that this is going to be pretty comfortable to hike with. So that is the f-stop Tilopa bundle. I purchased that on Amazon, and I did purchase that with my own money. This was not gifted to me by f-stop, so you'll get a good, full, honest review here of it as I have unpacked it and as I use it out in the field. I'll kind of continue to share my impressions. But first impression out of the box, I definitely think this was a good purchase, and I'm excited to get out there and start trying it out. So that is the unboxing portion of my video. As I post this today on Friday, I'm getting ready for my appearance at the Museum of Boulder this coming Sunday on May 16. I'll be there all day with a little display there of my work, so you can stop by and see what I do, maybe talk photography, sign up for my mailing list, get a chance to meet me in person, sign up for my new education classes, and yeah, I'll look forward to the opportunity to meet some of you in person. It's been a long time since we've done that, right? I haven't done an art festival in like a year and a half. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to get out and meet some people in real life. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.